cardinals are coming to hang out with me. I'm not saying it's because of these upgrades, but I'm not saying because it's not. Even though you spend thousands of dollars, you don't get any pedals. He was like, are you ready to upgrade? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? He pulled out this. I needed that Kashima. I needed the Kashima. Once again, overkill for me, but the most important part of your bike is that it looks cool. And it's also good for the boys. I do suffer from a little bit of fatigue in that area as well. I'm not saying I like them longer. It's just what I'm used to. Like, am I grabbing this thing too hard? And sometimes I try to keep it loose. What do you do? It's really taking the pressure off my gonads. Maybe they misgendered me. Is it because of the grips? Is it because of the seat? Is it because of the pedals? Is it because of the new suspension? I don't know. I don't know, but I couldn't do this stuff before. And yeah. And I didn't look this cool doing it. Yo, what up? Will Ride Bikes here. Welcome to another video. I've been on a mission, man. A mission to ride more. I want to get more miles in. I want to get outside more. I want to have more fun. And ultimately, I want to become a better bike rider. I want to get faster, dang it. So I've just been riding more. I rode Monday, Tuesday, I took Wednesday off, and today's Thursday. We're gonna ride again. I'm gonna be riding a lot, and you know what? I don't want you to get bored because I'm riding the same trails, you know, pretty much every day. I'm gonna switch it up and start riding this street, and of course traveling here and there, but I don't want you to get bored. So today it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to hit the local trail, Big Branch, the old trails. We're going to hit some tech. We're going to hit some features. We're going to get some miles in, but at the same time, I'm sort of going to be reviewing some products as well. That's my brand new Stumpjumper right there. And I have already upgraded a lot of parts. So sort of like a review video. I'm going to show you what I did, and then I'm going to ride the trail and tell you how it feels. Yeah, so let's do that right now. All right, guys, here it is. My 2025 Specialized Stumpjumper. Now, I've only had this bike, I think maybe a month now. I'm gonna put the new bike day video up here. Watch that and you'll see this looks it looks a little bit different. Things have definitely been upgraded and is overkill for my ability level. Now a couple people were asking about how tall I was. I am 5'10" and 3/4, and this is an S4. I will say this feels exactly the same as my my Trek Stash, the 18.5-inch hardtail. So yeah, I'm 5'10" and some change. This is an S4, and I feel like it's perfect for me, but I haven't even tried an S3. So we're gonna talk about the upgrades in chronological order. So first, when you buy a bike, a brand new bike, even though you spend thousands of dollars, you don't get any pedals. So I got these composite 50/50 pedals, and you know, they're okay, they're cheap. It's something I've been using for years, but I will be upgrading to I think the stamp pedals. I got a set of stamp pedals for my hardtail. I think we're gonna do the same over here. But you know, shout out to 50/50, you know, not very expensive, and I've never had a problem with any that I own, to be honest with you. And I've been rocking these, well, not this, but on my other bike since like 2018, and the pedals are still good. So from there, one day I went into the bike shop, and my buddy Dave that works there, he was like, "Are you ready to upgrade?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And he pulled out this. I believe this came off a 2025 S Works or something. Once again, overkill for my ability level, but it looks cool. It looks cool, and I know it's better than whatever I had on it. And I'm falling in love with this Kashima. So that really set off like the look of the bike. So of course, the next thing I had to do was upgrade the front fork. I needed that Kashima. I needed the Kashima. Once again, overkill for me, but the most important part of your bike is that it looks cool and that it makes you happy. So this is the Fox 36 used, but it was never used. This is a 2023. I saved a couple bucks. The 2025 is like 1,500. Next, what did I do? Oh, we had some 50-50 grips, but I mean, since I'm doing everything else, I said, let me go ahead and pick up some Ergon grips. I suffer from a little bit of hand fatigue, so these are a little bit fatter than the 50-50 grips. And I think they look a little cooler too. And someone, I don't remember who right now, but I'll screenshot it and put it up there. They recommended some pretty expensive, but probably the best hand grips on the market if you suffer from hand fatigue like me. So maybe in the future we'll try them, but they are pretty expensive. And the last thing we did, you know, we have the Ergon. Yeah, I'm out here recording, just recording out here, man. Just living the dream. All right, so we have the Ergon grips. I also got the Ergon seat. When I first started getting back into biking, 2018 or 2019, I seen a video of someone shredding through the woods, and they had an Ergon seat similar to this, but it said Ergon really big across the side. And I just thought it was badass. So now that I'm into mountain biking, so I was looking for that seat. I don't think they make it anymore, but I got this one, which is the SM. There's a few out there. This actually wasn't that expensive. But yeah, it had the white lettering. So yeah, a little bit of a sentimental value maybe. Yeah, honestly, I just think it looks cool, but Ergon is good, and it's also good for the boys. I do suffer from a little bit of fatigue in that area as well. So that's all the upgrades. We're about to go rip on the trail. My wife just said that she'll pick the kids up, so I'm not in a rush. So I'm gonna finish my coffee, throw on my gloves, and ride more. All right, guys, there it is in all of its glory. Be honest, what do you think? And what would you recommend? One thing that I'm having trouble finding is some sort of bag to put my wallet and my phone in. So I'm looking for something I could put right here. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to get something custom made. I usually rock a top tube bag, but the one I have it doesn't look cool on here. It sticks way too high up. And I did find like an Arrow top tube bag, but it's just not that good. But anyways, let's hop on and let's ride. Did not bother to check my air pressure. Yeah, I hate having really anything in my pockets. And there's some storage in the frame, but it only holds my toolkit. I got an extra GoPro battery, and my keys. So, and usually I put my wallet in my truck, just leave it in there, but you never know. If I get hurt out here, I want someone to know my blood type. All right. So, oh my gosh, hopefully I don't, just the entrance should be muddy. And hey, already off the bat, the 50/50 composite pedals. Like I said, I've been using them for like 6 years now, and I don't know anything else. They've always done me good. They've got a whole bunch of colors. The only reason I'm going to switch and go for a new pedal is just because I'm making bike videos, really. And I feel like it gives me freedom to try new stuff. But these shoes help, but these pedals, they've got me locked in. And the grips, once again, I've been using the 50/50 grips for years. They do wear out. I mean, not really, depends how much you ride. I go through a pair or two a year. They feel good with and without gloves. But once again, I want to try some new stuff. And hand fatigue is a problem that I deal with in more situations than just bike riding. Little kicker. So these grips, compared to my 50/50 grips, they're a little fatter, and they're shaped. I think they get, I don't know how to explain it. They sort of curve out. I forgot the term they use, but if I can find it on the internet, I'll put it up here. But yeah, ergonomical grips. They feel good. But I will say my 50/50 grips were a little bit longer. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but it's something I'm used to. Something else I'm getting used to is riding this bike. I rode a hardtail for forever. I mean, rigid and hardtail, that's all I knew. But every time I went to the bike parks, everyone had full suspension. And after my last ride at the bike park, when I took my stash to Rattlesnake, I felt like a full suspension was just gonna be safer, you know? I broke my bike, broke the bottom bracket in Rattlesnake, and it was just insane. It was insane on that Trek stash. How fast, the air time. So anyway, since then, I've really wanted to get a full suspension, and it's different. It's different. I mean, you sit on it and you squish down. Different feeling. But I feel like I'm getting used to it. Another thing that's different on this Stumpy is the bars. The bars are so wide. I mean, they're only about 2 inches longer than the bars I have on my hardtail, but you can tell the difference. Slowly getting used to it, but it's still weird. It's weird. I feel like I'm driving a Mack truck. But yeah, trying to get used to it. I don't want to cut them just yet. But yeah, just getting used to this bike, period. But yeah, I don't know if it's because of the handlebars, but it makes the bike feel sort of bigger. Sort of feels big, right? But then last night, no footage, no proof, no evidence. But last night, I measured my trick stash, which I don't know why measurements are the way they are, but it measured 18.5 inches. You know, there's small, medium, large, there's inches, and then there's S1 through 4 or whatever. But yeah, it's an 18.5 hardtail, and every single area that I measured, of course, I wasn't going down to the millimeter, but the bike is pretty dead on as far as the measurements from the ground, top tube, all that. So that's what I told myself. Stop being a bitch. Yeah, no, but no, that it's really not bigger. I mean, if it is, we're talking eighths of an inch. But it's just different, and more than likely, it's the wide bars. The wider is supposed to be better. So what do we do to get used to it? We ride more. And I have said several times that everything here is overkill for me, but I can tell a difference. I can tell the difference in the suspension from the first time that I rode this with the original front fork, which was still good. RockShox Silo. I don't remember what the rear shock was. Wasn't very good. Genesis or something. I looked it up online. You can get them brand new for like $100, so. Not to say that it's bad, but I could just tell a difference. I could tell a difference when I had that rear shock, and I can tell a difference with this front. Just an overall more comfortable ride. And I'm not fidgeting with things. I mean, and literally when you have, you know, I guess it depends on your opinion, but some of the best components, you know, the Fox on Fox, it's just better. It's just better. It's a better overall bike. And being newer components, easier and cheaper to work on. Okay, so update. Feet glued into the pedals. I mean, I feel like I have clips on. Yeah, my shoes are pretty sweet though. Those Adidas mountain bike shoes. But yeah, pedals feeling great. I'm not worried about doing anything crazy out here. I'm not trying to break any speed records or, you know, jump any gaps today. Just cruising, having fun, getting in the miles. So, pedals feel locked in. Grips, I mean, it's a new grip. Oh my gosh. I took a branch to the eyeball. Yeah, I need that full face. A light one though. Yeah, grips are doing their thing. I can tell they're a little shorter than what I'm used to. I'm not saying I like them longer. It's just what I'm used to. All right. a lot of times I wonder if maybe I'm just gripping too hard. Like, am I grabbing this thing too hard? And sometimes I try to keep it loose. What do you do? Are you gripping your grip super hard? Or are you keeping it sort of loose? I do a little bit of both. The seat feels phenomenal. And I just eyeballed the position. That channel in the middle, it's really taking the pressure off my gonads. I mean, I will say that whole perineal area doesn't have much pressure on it at all. So definitely a plus for the seats. And the seat that came on this was a brand new Specialized seat. I'm sure it was no cheap seat, but maybe it's like unisex because, or maybe it's for a female, I don't know. Maybe they misgendered me, but there was no channel in the seat for your stuff. And if there was, it's ever so slightly. It was probably a unisex seat. Blessed with this weather. Hurricane Aaron. I mean, I don't know about anyone else. I heard Hatteras, Nag's Head got hit real hard, but they always do, you know? But yeah, we only got a little bit of rain and it cooled things down. Just a little bit of rain yesterday. Dry today. Dry for the next couple days. In the 80s, which feels like the 90s around here. So another reason to ride more is when the weather's good, you know? It's not 100 degrees. All right, so here we are. This is like the halfway point of the, what is this? The Blue Trail Ridge Runners. It's called Ridge Runner. Suck down a little bit of water, stretch it out a little bit, set the bike up on a stump. This stump right here was was made by beavers. Beavers were tearing this thing up for about 2 years, and then they came in and finally cut it down. Oh, that looks like a good shot. Let me turn this around. Cool water bottle, right? Mash BMX. All right, so here we are at the hideaway. Watch where you step. Watch where you step. It's copperhead season. That guy, he didn't watch where he was stepping. So be careful. I must be losing a little bit of weight, or probably just losing my butt because my shorts are falling off. Oh yeah. Can't wait till the winter when this clears out a little bit. Water level come up a little bit. Maybe bring the beavers back. All right. So everything's feeling good. Like I said, pedals. I don't know if all black pedals look the same, but I don't know, those look cool. Speaking of looking cool, the Ergon seat. I actually have a few different pairs of Ergon grips. Oh yeah, these are the GD1s, by the way. My main reason for getting these Of course they're ergonomic, but they had the big font right there, and I thought that would look good with the seat. But they're getting the job done. I myself, after a couple days of riding, I'm feeling all right. My knee's feeling a little funky, but it's always, I've got knees and shoulder problems, old man problems. So in my younger days, I would get a little bit more of pedaling room. But right now we have our first feature of the day, the Big Dipper. Oh my gosh. Okay, that felt good. That could have felt a little bit better, but felt very good. I wish I had the side angle, because I know it looked pretty good. Nice, nice. I always hit that one good on the first try though. Oh man. What's so crazy about a full suspension is no bouncing. Like, I love when I'm taking my bike out the truck and I like drop it, and instead of going doing, 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 it just goes whoop. It's just cool. And it's crazy the amount of technology that goes into these bikes, or more so engineering. It came a long ways since 1992. Yeah, beautiful weather today. I think we're gonna have some good weather tomorrow as well. Depending on how much work I get done, how much money I make, how many things I get done on the honey-do list, I'm gonna try and ride tomorrow as well. Maybe if it's dry, we'll check out the new trail, phase 2, aka Swamp Thing. Email who you got to email, post where you got to post, but let's get phase 2. Let's get it called Swamp Thing. But yeah, hopefully that trail will be dried up and maybe we'll hit it tomorrow. Most of it's dry, but there's maybe 6 or so spots that are just babbling brooks, just rivers. But yeah, other than that, the trail, it does drain pretty good. But give it a couple days or just keep watching my videos. I was gonna check it out today, but I don't want to get stuck out there. And you know, this bike, this is my new bike, and I really don't want to get it soaked in mud every single day if I don't have to. All right, so as far as me, we had that little bit of knee pain, but I'm taking it easy. I'm not pushing it. Going at a steady pace. I don't know, is this zone 2, Corey? Am I in zone 2? Told my buddy I'm trying to get in better bike riding shape. And he's like, just stay in zone 2. And I've trained like that before for kickboxing. And even have had a little bit with biking. But I hate wearing the watch. I don't have an iPhone, I don't have an iWatch, I have a Garmin watch, and it's just so big and bulky. Like if I move a certain way, my wrist is like pushing a button. It's getting caught on stuff. So I only use it if I have to. But we might whip it out. I need a thinner version. So mine's sort of old. Maybe there's some new technology with where they can pack it in a thinner version, right? Maybe. All right, we're coming up on the jump of the tabletop. Oh, gotta get used to that. Being wide, a little pump, pump. Okay, stand up to the jump. Oh, not bad at all. Not bad. Felt pretty good. But we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving, just miss this little. Yeah, so not only zone 2, but, and I talked about this in another video. The hell was I saying? Totally lost it, totally lost it. Let's see, where was I going with that? Not only zone 2, I was talking about getting better. Oh, yeah. All right, so riding in zone 2, that's your heart rate. Also, don't you love these videos? Give me a thumbs up. Also, I'm just not riding my bike right. After riding with more experienced riders, I realize that I'm just sort of riding my bike, you know? Just enjoying the ride. And that's cool. I like that a lot. But my friends, not only Corey riding that zone 2, they're shifting efficiently. That's one thing I seen when I was riding with Dave, the old Shot Pro. Pedaling was always easy for him. So like right now, I don't know, am I in the right gear? Should it be a little easier? Now I'm going faster. I feel like if you're looking for the right shift, you're always going to be shifting though. I don't know. So efficient shifting. I mean, I'm like a single speed mountain bike god, maybe. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I do not need a single speed mountain bike. You know, something's crazier than single speed mountain biking. Fixed gear mountain biking. There's a sign up here. Oh, why is the sign pointing that way? Interesting. Maybe for the walkers. All right. Yeah, single speed mountain biking, bro. What the heck? Could you imagine? I mean, what do? Like take your foot off and put it in the pedal to slow down? I'll be honest with you, I've never looked it up. I've never physically seen it, but I bought a set of wheels from a guy, a set of mountain bike, Specialized, whatever wheels, and it was fixed gear. Okay, it was set up to run fixed gear. So I've never seen it, but I've inherited the hardware. Man. Oh man, just thinking, I think I sold those wheels to my buddy Dell. Dell, if you're watching this video, what's up, man? Thinking about you, bro. It's all good, baby. All right. Once again, oh, I forgot to do a time check. It's 5 o'clock right now. Do not remember when we started. yeah, so give me an idea on some more upgrades I can do to my bike. You know, in a real world, if I wasn't making videos, I wouldn't be buying and testing out a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm doing it for you, all right? And I'm spending my own money. So if you can just do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment. All right, so that's it. Oh, we were on the south side. Now we're gonna hit the north side and hit a few more features. And yeah, I think all of these new upgrades are worth it. And if you're interested in anything that you see right here or in my other videos, I'm gonna have Amazon links in the description. And if you purchase anything on Amazon through my links, I will receive a little bit of commission and I'll buy more bike parts. So thank you. You could just shop on Amazon like you already do, and you're gonna be supporting the channel. I also have a little wish list of things that I may or may not purchase in the future and review. It's also something for my wife to look at when it's my birthday, Christmas, or Father's Day. But yeah, that's some stuff that I'm interested in that I might review here on the channel. And you know, if you do, in the kindness of your heart, want to purchase something, please leave a note so I can thank you. All right, so now we're gonna hit the wall ride. Pumpy, pumpy. Oh, I wish I could go faster. I remember when there were no features here. It was still a good time. Oh man, my phone is like all jacked up in my pocket.
Your gun is digging into my hip.
All right, I haven't taken on this little climb yet. Let's see if I can get it today. Oh, wait, oh, I failed. Failed miserably. Oh, that was a little, that was a little embarrassing. I don't even know what to say, but my pants are falling down and my phone it's just weird in the pocket and it's making my pants uncomfortable. Yeah, recommend it all in the comments, please, please. I need new like riding padded underwear. I need some new riding shorts, some riding pants. I need gear storage. I'm thinking about just wearing a book bag, but more so when it gets cooler. Ooh, gotta watch out for them toes. I'm known to pedal strike. A bad habit of riding toes down. Ooh, no problems. No problems, man. I was talking about the rock features with my buddy earlier. There's one over here where it's just like, nope. All right, we got the drop. Oh, toe strike, pedal down. We got a little drop on the right, a little rock kicker on the left. Nice. For the rock little kicker jump, you got to get some speed. You got to get some speed to get around that. And all the drops, they're like drop slash kickers. They don't look bad, but they are high, and on the lot you can't even see the landings. Yeah. if I keep riding like this, we're gonna have a lot of videos. Channel should hopefully grow pretty fast. That's how, you know, it helps with the YouTube algorithm to consistently upload. Of course, the watch time, the engagement. That's how you organically grow a YouTube channel. Of course, if I was famous or knew someone famous, I could probably grow a lot quicker. I mean, I do have other large followings, but I don't want them coming over here if they're not interested in videos about bikes. Oh, I hate the feeling of the phone in my pocket. I'm also looking at some fanny packs. My buddy Mike rides with a fanny pack. You know, then I can hold an extra water, my phone, snacks. Man, that's not a bad idea. I did see this one. I have it saved, a Fox one. They have a big one and a small one. Maybe we'll try those. Oh yeah, forgot to breathe. Were you counting? Oh man, all right, let's get 5. Oh. I heard someone say they were thinking about just building something over this. That'd be cool, right? Little log jump. So we have that down tree on this trail. After the second down tree, you want to go ahead and turn around. Totally forgot what I was saying. Totally forgot what I was gonna talk about. All right, and here we are. Here's that second tree. Damn it, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Don't remember what I was saying. And I wonder if something's like clawing at that. Ooh, these 50-50 pedals. Yo, right to the back of the calf. That's gonna wake you up. All right. Another future upgrade. It's a little expensive, so I don't know if I'm going to do it anytime soon, but I want the Fox factory dropper post because it has the Kashima on it as well. They have an electronic version, wireless, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. I'm not going to worry about the wireless one. Plus, it costs like $800 more. All right, so somewhere around here, we're gonna turn around. Oh, not quite yet. Okay, we have another one of these blind jumps. And then there's another jump right after it. Get a little bit of speed. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, I haven't hit that in a while because I've been scared. I'm so glad I just did that now with y'all. Bike's feeling amazing. You know, I love my Trek stash. It's my baby. It's changed my life. But hands down, this is a better bike. Being a new bike, you don't have any of those squeaks. It drives me crazy sometimes on my stash. It's gotten better, but it'll never be quiet. Sort of like my wife. All right, so now we're just looping it around, backtracking a little bit. I'm gonna hit another drop that you can hit pretty fast. I'm not paying attention to the signs, which way you're supposed to ride, because technically this part's not open. So I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed that no one's gonna be at the end of this drop when I hit it, because you can come up with some speed. Look, grips still feeling pretty good, not gonna lie. It's usually after about 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes earlier, sometimes longer, until I start feeling the fatigue. Once or twice, and I think I feel like I'm pushing hard. Once or twice, I felt like a slight fatigue in my left hand, but the grips, they just feel different. They feel ergonomical. They feel like they fit my hand when I squeeze down on them. Definitely feel different than the 50/50s. You know, if you're not having any issues, normal grips will work for you, I'm sure, but I got issues. Nothing normal works for me. Man, quick rip, pedaled a lot. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for the weather. Feeling good, feeling good. Okay, here's this drop right here. Hopefully I don't take a spider web to the face. I'm gonna dunk low, head down, dunk low. Now it doesn't take a lot of speed right here, unless you want to put some sauce on it, but you're gonna hit some speed coming off. Oh, I wish I could whip that tail. I mean, and we could follow this. I'm gonna don't be ashamed to hike a bike a little bit. No matter what, you're gonna get better. Taking a little break ain't gonna hurt you. Ah, yeah, baby. That's good water. Need to be drinking more water. Some days I make it a point to slam the water, and some days I just don't feel like drinking that much water. All right, we're gonna pop onto the green trail, Ricochet. We're using trail names these days. The green is Ricochet. The blue is Runner's Ridge. And the new trail has not been named. I'm officially naming it Swamp Thing. Now this, I've talked about this a little bit in a video that I don't know if you've seen yet or not. This, excuse me, this rock feature, it's on the green trail, which, you know, kids with, what are those things called? Training wheels. Kids with training wheels will come and hit this trail, and they have this rock feature on it. I need to watch out for snakes. And once again, it doesn't look like much, but one time, like the second time I rode it, I think I was going this way. I ate it so hard. I ate it so hard. I thought shoulder, collarbone, head, spinal, everything was a concern. Luckily I was okay, but that was like the first 5 seconds of the ride. So I've been very scared to ride it ever since. But you know what? I've got a little bit more skill since then. Definitely have a better bike. I don't know if these bars are gonna fit through. I'm not gonna go this way right now, but we'll try it coming the other way. I mean, you got to have some speed, you got to have some hop, you got to be in the right gear. So many things can go wrong. I'm gonna give it a shot though. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna hit it. I told my wife I was here, so let's see if something happens. She doesn't hear from me for a few hours. She can call the police and tell them I'm here. I've got my wallet in my pocket, so they know what blood type I am. Oh, but just for reference, I'm not an organ donor. All right, so let's try and get some speed, some confidence, some hop, and get through here. Okay, that's cool, that's cool, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, I'll take that. I didn't say I had to keep my feet. I mean, look how wide these bars are. Am I gonna make it? And shout out to the Bicycle Gallery, Dave and Charlie, the best to do it. They're specifically a specialized dealer, but I take everything to them and let them work on it. So, all right, let's go, let's finish it off. All right, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I don't see any snakes on the ground. Let's do it, let's do it. Let's see if we can hit it the other way. I'll take that. No one said you didn't have to put your foot down. So I'm gonna take that, and I was gonna say that I'm doing this for you, but you know what? I'm doing this for me. I got this. I'm no longer afraid. I'm no longer afraid. Did you hear that? Take that. Oh, it's bad when you fall. All right, so yeah. Look at that, guys. Conquering fears today. Is it because of the grips? Is it because of the seat? Is it because of the pedals? Is it because of the new suspension? I don't know. I don't know, but I couldn't do this stuff before. And yeah. And I didn't look this cool doing it. All right. Oh, that was a no footer, bro. No footer. Okay, I'm sold. I just became a better mountain biker. Cardinals are coming to hang out with me. I'm not saying it's because of these upgrades, but I'm not saying because it's not. Oh, this is gonna be a good video. I think that's pretty much it, but I'm gonna check the GoPro. I'm gonna have a sip of water, and I might do it all over again. Am I just now warming up? Is that what it is? Oh man. There's nothing like, you know, hitting that feature that you've been afraid of for a long time. Beautiful day. Well, I mean, I feel amazing. I'm full of confidence right now. Yeah, oh, is that what we forgot earlier? Is that what we forgot? To take our breaths? I think it is. I mean, look at how the brain is working once you accomplish something that was challenging. Okay, it says, hey man, here's what you forgot earlier. All right, couple deep breaths. We're gonna pump some air, some oxygen to our brain, into my knees. All right, let's do 5. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Yeah, and just a little hold in between breaths. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Ooh. Ooh, that's 6. Kept it going. All right. Okay, yeah. This is a good spot to take a break, sip some water, and think about the next move. All right, so the bike's riding good, and I've got 40% left on the GoPro. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm confident. I want to get the miles in. I want to ride more, but remember, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. We're not in a race. We're just trying to build that muscle memory, build that stamina, have some fun, and enjoy the ride. So, thorns. So yeah, I'm gonna try and keep a steady pace. Zone 2. I gotta wear my watch. Yeah, steady pace. Just gonna try and keep pedaling. When we see something fun, we'll hit it. Yeah, hopefully no crashing, no flat tires, no snakes, no bug bites, no chiggers. Oh no, I forgot to put my my bug spray on. Dang, yeah, let's try and keep these feet on the pedals, which doesn't seem to be a problem. Oh, ooh. All right, I went right. Usually when you take the other entrance, you keep right. But in this instant, we don't. We go straight. Famous last words. But yeah, this feels right. I remember coming out here back in the day, and you know, the first trail system I've ever really rode, excuse me, and I would get lost. I'd be like, when is it gonna end? Where's it going? And what do you do? What do you do when you feel like that? You start jumping trail, walking through the woods, hopping on another trail, backtracking. Yeah, and you're lost even longer. And now it's getting dark. You're hearing voices. I couldn't tell you if I went the right way or not, to be completely honest with you. We'll find out shortly. But yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm up to ride it a different way. So I was gonna ride the hardtail today, the Trick Stash, falling in love with that bike all over again as well. I had been contemplating selling it to justify buying this, and I still might sell it, guys. I still might sell it, but we're tuning it up a little bit. We're trying some new things. Originally, I had 50/50 grips, dark gray, and dark gray 50/50 pedals on this. And I always wanted to try the dark gray on the Trek. So I swapped them over. Wasn't really feeling it. I wanted to get the purple back. So yeah, I went the wrong way. Oh, how'd that happen? I'm just gonna ride it this way though. You know, whatever. So yeah, we've been tuning things up, trying to find some of those squeaks. Just put in a rear hub. Oh yeah, so after ordering these grips, I wanted a different version. I think it's the GA2, but I went with these because I wanted the large Ergon font. But I have them, I think they're called the GA2s. A little bit thicker, I believe. More importantly, the purple, going back to purple. And it's that eggplant purple. It looks really good. It looks really good. I'm excited to try those, but yeah, they were missing a screw. Was missing a screw, so I wasn't able to get those on today. And that's one thing I will say about Ergon, is the metal they use for the screws, you know, to lock down, it seems a little soft. So if I were you, don't over torque them. Don't over torque them. I torqued them down pretty good, and I would twist, see if they would move at all, and then just torqued it down a little bit more. So be careful with you over torquers. But yeah, so I was missing a screw, unbelievable. So I had to put in a new order. So next week, I mean, I've showed you the video already, but we'll have them on sometime next week. And I ordered, well, I have some stamp pedals, moving away from composite. So got some stamp, I don't know what you say, alloy, some alloy pedals, a little bit bigger than the composite ones. Like I said, I've never had problems with composite, but you know, everything else is being upgraded. Why not? Why not? Why not try and start getting the best of the best? So they're purple, they match the grips perfectly. Yeah, a little bit bigger, better bearings, I imagine. Can't wait to get them on. I would be ripping on them right now if the grip situation was right. So that's one upgrade I'm going to be doing to this stamp pedals. The generation 1 or stamp 1 generation 2 are the purple ones that I have. Once again, links to everything. So I'm looking at that in black for this, or I think it's stamp 11. They've got this black and gold one. Oh, way overpriced, but I think it's rare or something. Probably won't get those, but I'll put them in my wish list. Yeah, those ones are cool. But yeah, so next time you see me on this, we might have some stamp pedals. You'll probably see the trick stash again before you see me on this. Yeah, I'm getting that bike dialed in. Still might sell it, but I'll probably sell it without the pedals and the grips. Oh, so this is cool. Yeah, I'm riding the trail in a different direction. Missing all the features, but that's all right. Oh, also, I'm gonna get another one of these Ergon seats for the trick stash. Yeah, you're right, because they look cool. But they also have that channel for that stuff down there. The SM, I guess ELM stands for mountain biking, maybe. The one I want, and it'll be in my wish list, is the SR. And I think that's like a road gravel type seat. Doesn't look too much different if you ask me, but the logo on the side is bigger. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that Ergon seat with the biggest Ergon logo on the side. To me, it's like making your bike look like a F1 car, like your sponsors, you know? Speaking of sponsors, I'm open. I got some space right here and some space right there for some sponsorships. Specialized, where are you at? Don't you want just a regular guy? All right. Well, we are surely getting in the miles. Ooh. I like it when I feel like this, because I could just ride and ride and ride. Speaking of riding and riding and riding, I am gonna try and cut this video here shortly. But speaking of riding, we have 80 subscribers. That's a big deal to me. It's a big deal. Brand new channel. It took a little longer than I thought it would. But thank you. Thank you everyone for subscribing. Still don't know. Oh, I'm definitely. Oh, we're definitely exploring now. But yeah, thank you for everyone for subscribing to my channel and watching me act stupid sometimes in videos. But anyways, we are at 80. Who knows? We could hit 100 this weekend. The sooner the better, but I am planning a special ride, more so a special video for 100. I don't know, maybe we'll do it for 100. We'll do something bigger for 1,000. Where I'm gonna contemplating riding 3 different bike parks in one day. Yeah, I know, pretty crazy. Even though I'm on the coast, I am blessed. Within an hour to an hour and a half, I have like 5 or 6 bike parks. So I'm thinking of starting in Greenville at like 8 in the morning at Wildwood. I think it's the John Smith trails. Could be wrong. They also have the pump track and jumps. So I'm thinking about starting in Greenville and then going to Castle Hayne / Wilmington and riding Blue Clay. I'm all over this place. This is how you get lost. But yeah, and exploring right now. But yeah, and then riding Blue Clay. So Greenville to Blue Clay, it's about an hour and a half away. And then of course finishing it up right here in Big Branch Bike Park. So Greenville, the Wildwood, the trails there, Castle Hayne, Blue Clay, and then back here to Jacksonville to ride Big Branch. Well, all right. So we rode that backwards, still good on time. We're gonna ride the North Loop one last time and get out of here. And it's okay if you run the trail, you know, you run it the wrong way and get lost. Who cares, right? At least for now. Here, I'll show you right here. So maybe you want to pay attention to this now. Definitely when the trail officially opens back up. But you can see this is the north entrance. The other entrance is the south entrance. Right here, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, bikes go in that direction and hikers go the opposite way. Then it's vice versa for the days in between. So FYI. All right, here we go. Just getting the miles in, baby. Yeah, it's that time again. Oh, you know what? I wanted to hit like a 6 spot on the other side. Fortunately, on the other side, to try and get a thumbnail of the bike. Forgot, dang it. I forgot to do that. But you know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're scouting a location for a thumbnail while we're on this last little leg of the trail. I've taken pictures of bikes in plenty of places. I've taken a picture of my bike in front of that tree stump right there before. All right, wall ride. We'll try and get a little bit more speed on this one. Oh, trust the bike. Oh yeah, baby. Oh. All right, I think this is a good spot for a picture. Thumbnail. Maybe. I need something to prop the bike up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I can see it already. Like, have the bike jacked up here somewhere, and then we'll have the text and the thumbnail like on the wall ride. All right, oh crap, let me conserve some battery and get this thumbnail. Oh my gosh, so got the thumbnail. I worked hard to get the shot. I hope you liked it. Forgot to turn my GoPro off, so we've got 11%. Let's see if we could finish out this trail and get back to the truck with 11%. If not, don't worry, I do have a battery in my frame. Looking for that frame bag though. I'd rather keep the battery in it for easy access. All right. Whew. Oh, I was all up in the dirt, trying to get all these angles. Whew. Hope I didn't lure any chiggers in. If you've been subscribed for a while, you've been watching these videos, you know I'm not fond of the chiggers. They will shut you down for a while. A little weird, there was a wet spot right in the middle. Like someone poured out a water bottle or took a piss. I must be feeling good. I mean, really, I must be getting better if I'm able to ride this much longer. Maybe it's the confidence. Maybe it's the confidence that's really pulling me through. After conquering that rock feature, it smells like pee right here. I wanted to climb that wall, but Rome wasn't built in a day. And it's nothing I'm afraid of. It's just something that's been hard for me to do lately. All right. Setting a micro goal of picking the pace up a little bit. Maybe we'll try and focus on the right gear. Because I don't want to. Wow. That was a lie. It said 11% as soon as I turned it on, and then as soon as I said something, it died. All right, new battery in, and that's a freshly charged battery. Oh my. All right, we had a pedal strike. We had our first pedal strike. Luckily, my foot was level, so didn't take any toes out. All right, we're gonna hit that drop again up here on the right, and then there is a rock jump on the left. It takes a little bit of speed to hit. You can roll right over it, and then to the left of that, you can just roll right on by. Oh. way too slow for that. I hucked it way too soon. And if anyone's still watching, we'll probably hit that on the way back again. Yeah, I don't like the feeling of having stuff like in my pockets. On my thighs, it just feels uncomfortable. I'm gonna try and wear my book bag before I buy anything else. Famous last words, right? I do need a fanny pack. I do need a fanny pack. And there's this Fox one, 2 different sizes. One's a little bigger, one's smaller. That's what I like about Amazon too, is, you know, if you don't like it, you send it back. Oh yeah. But like, I feel like my phone is just taking up too much pocket, and then it like turns sideways and it just makes them real uncomfortable. So these were like the first mountain bike shorts I bought. I don't even know if they're made for mountain biking. They're definitely not made for thighs like mine though. Know that. All right, let's see if we can climb this. All right, tree time. I'm getting tired now. Tired of getting off and on. Can someone come build something over this? We're gonna go to the Commons one day this week. Next week, more than likely. You know, the one with the spider webs? Yeah, that one. Good news, I've said this a few times since my Commons video. Apparently they're not gonna tear it down. What's left, from what I understand, is gonna be there for a while. You know, I was wondering like what was taking chunks out of that. I was like, man, is there a bear or something over here? No, it's cranks. People's cranks are taking it out. Funny. Whew. If I had different pants, if I had a fanny pack, I would have jumped that. Promise you. Yeah. Oh, here's that. Ooh, here's that other scary one. There's a big bird over there too. Oh yeah, there we go. Dude, there's something big. Something big back there. I mean, it could have been just a big branch falling, but it wasn't a squirrel. I know that. Reminds me, Tim, Mario, we got to get that Sasquatch, the Sasquatch ride. We might wait until November when Mikey Mike's back, but yeah, Sasquatch evening ride in the Holly Shelter or the Croatan. Pick your poison. It'll be in the evening. I think it's gonna be on a Sunday because that's when they're not hunting. We're gonna be out there lit up, flashlights. I'm gonna have some bear spray. I hope someone brings, I hope other people bring other types of self-defense items, but I'll have some bear spray and maybe a knife, just in case we encounter Sasquatch. But maybe he's cool. Maybe he's cool. You just never know. I saw him one time. I did. Was coming back from DC on a country road, and I don't remember if I was in Virginia or North Carolina. It was on Highway 17, 2016, and with a friend of mine, another witness, down 17, and there he was in the middle of the road, Sasquatch. I wish I was lying. Not only was he in the middle of the road, he was glowing. Yeah. So we're going like 50, 60. We see this. I mean, really, guys, hey, it's a stretch. But to me, it looked like Sasquatch coming out of a portal. Yeah, out of thin air. We almost hit it, swerved around. I wasn't driving, I was in the passenger. And, you know, my buddy obviously saw it, swerved around, and I was like, dude, did you see that? And he was like, hell yeah, I saw that. I was like, what was it? He was like, man, I'm not sticking around to find out. So, hey, I don't know if it was Sasquatch, but that's what it looked like to me, man. But there's been quite a few Sasquatch sightings out here. Even as recent as, well, officially, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. But, you know, you talk to locals, you're always hearing something. Some weird stuff going on in Holly Ridge. Buddy's got a video of some stuff going on out there, some noises. But yeah, so anyways, are you not entertained? So yeah, Sasquatch rides coming in this fall and 2026. No water left. Popping back on the green. I'm gonna go back here, just get a little bit more speed. No, you know what? Yeah. A couple deep breaths. Never hurt anyone. We're gonna go for a little bit more oxygen now. And just, we're going mouth to mouth. No nose action. Get out of here. I'm stuck. All right, well, that was 10. That was 10 deep breaths. Didn't I say I wasn't gonna put my feet down at all? I'm out of water. All right, let's take it home, boys. And if there's any girls watching this, any girls subscribe, you know, not to be weird or anything, but just to see where the statistics are, let me know in the comments. All right. Oh my gosh, I am a professional mountain biker. Wow. Hope the video was entertaining. Hope y'all like it. Remember, if you purchase anything using my Amazon links down below, I will make a little bit of income. So thank you very much. And you don't have to purchase any products at all. Remember, if you just look, you can just go about your day as regular. And if you happen to purchase anything on Amazon within like 24 hours, I will receive some sort of commission. That's how these Amazon links work. They've got like 24-hour cookies. Ooh, cookies sound good. All right, so we are just chilling now, winding down, taking it home. Operation Ride More, it's in full effect. We rode 3 days so far this week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Ooh, if we can get a ride in tomorrow, that'd be epic. If we could ride Friday and Saturday, maybe take Sunday off. Or ride Friday and Sunday, take Saturday off, something like that. But yeah, I think riding 5 days a week, whether you're in zone 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, riding more period, should make you a better rider. And I tell you what, all the older guys that I know that ride bikes, they look younger than me. So there's something to this mountain biking stuff. And I can only speak for the mountain bikers. I can't say the same for the road bikers. I think because they're so mean and stressed out all the time. So road bikers age faster. All right, so we could pop out. Where am I? Oh, I'm on the other side. Yep. Let's bring that seat up. Oh. All right, good ride. I was gonna squeeze in another mile or so, but I think this is good. So as far as everything on the bike, pedals are great. They are composite. We are going to be moving to an alloy, but for the price, you can't beat them. I mean, I'm like glued to them right now. Ergon grips. Well, damn, I'm really just now noticing that we rode for quite a bit. And I mean, we did take some breaks, but no fatigue. No fatigue. So, wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the grips. The seat, the Ergon seat, that channel, it's channeling. It's doing what it's supposed to do. No pressure from the rooter to the tutor. But no, yeah. My balls and all that other stuff don't feel fatigued. So that's the grips, that's the pedals, that's the seat. Of course, the front fork, the suspension fork, the rear shock. I mean, that's some of the best stuff you can get. So obviously, those feel good. Highly recommend all of these products. But you know, if you're not on a budget, I probably wouldn't go with the composite pedals. You know, if you can spend $20 more, I'd go for the alloys. I mean, I haven't even tried the stamp pedals yet, but you get a little bit more size. So I'm excited to slap a couple of those on. But yeah, this is it. That was the upgrades to the bike. That was me getting more miles in. Now I'm done. Yeah, enjoy your next ride, man. Get out there and ride more. Talk to you later. Bye.